Yo everyone, EV Chaser here again with a team introduction. This is the team here. This is the team. Save the Queen. And the first member of the team is... This little cutie right here. Let me get back up and get a better look at her. Yeah, this is the Queen. This is the head of the team. Like, this is the Pokemon I always throw out first. And I'll show you why. Here are her stats. So first off, the Queen is carrying leftovers, and her Tera type is water. So there's that, and the moves first actually. So Yawn, Protect, Wish, and Surf. So Yawn to put enemies to sleep, obviously. Protect to keep itself alive. Wish to also keep itself alive. And Surf as a last resort attack. And her stats right now are so online it's different. Let me go see what they'll be online at level 50. Just one sec here. I'm doing some stat checking live so I can tell you the EVs and everything too. So HP, it says 464 there. I'll just hit this. There we go. So HP is 237 with 252 EVs. Attack would just be 63 because I don't care about that. Defense is 112 with that's got 252 EVs as well. Special attack's 130 and special defense is 127 with 4 EVs put into that. And then speed's 85. And the ability is left water absorb and the nature is calm. So that's the Queen. Let's move on to the next person in the party. Next up in the team is... Oh, come on, get a better look at him. He's a little shy. He's also gigantic, so he doesn't stand out too much. Next member is the Guard. She keeps running away, but this is the Guard, the one that defends the Queen. She usually goes out with the Queen, and stop moving around. And these are her stats. Let me talk to her first. These are her stats. Here are her stats. Let's go. So she's got a Tera type of water, just to make it to throw off a little bit and to help it out against if she's fighting alongside the Queen. And she has a rocky Helm, so if anything hits her directly, they're going to be taking some damage. And here are the moves. First is Brave Bird, just to get some stab. U-turn to get her out of there. Defog to get rid of any stats changes the enemy does. And Roost to keep her alive a bit. I'm probably going to pump Roost's PP because 5's pretty low, depending if matches can get lamed out, and they can with these two potentially. And let's go into the stats. So let me look at that. Again, I have to do live since I didn't know that they didn't start at level 50 when I made the team. So it was a little weird. Whenever I found out HP's weird in this one, unfortunately, you can only put so much into it. But so here, HP, they'll have 204. Because let me see, do I have... Okay, I see HP got messed up for some reason in Corviknight. I'm not too sure why. But HP, they'll have 204. Attack, they'll have 107. Their defense is 172, and it's, you put 252 into that. So it says I have 248 into HP. Their special attack will be 65. Their special defense is 106, and I put the rest of the remaining EVs into that. And speed would be 87, and it'll have an Impish nature to increase its defense. And in pressure, to, put on pressure so the enemy's using through its moves faster. So that's the Guard. Let's move on to the next person in the party. Next up is the Fool, and aka the Meowscarada here. His whole deal is to slaughter. Attack, attack, attack. Just beat up. He's one of the main attackers in the team, and here are his stats. And here's Meowscarada, the Fool. And they have a Grass Tera type. They're not, their whole deal is not really to Tera type. Like, I wouldn't want to be doing it with them. And he's holding a Life Orb to make himself do more damage, but he hurts himself in the process. So, let's move on to the stats, or moves first, sorry. Flower Trick, because that's a staple for this Pokemon. Play Rough, Knock Off, and Sucker Punch. So Knock Off to get rid of any items they may have, and Sucker Punch just to get the drop on them. They have Protean, so it becomes whatever ability I use first. So I can get rid of its fire weakness from grass by using either Play Rough or Knock Off first. And I can get rid of its like fighting weakness by going into Play Rough first or Flower Trick first. It's actually pretty interesting that way. And as you can see, it's decked out with Attack first. So its stats are at level 50 are 151 HP, 162 Attack. And I put all 252 EVs into that. 91 Defense, 4 EVs went into that. 90 special attack, 90 special defense, and 192 speed, and the rest of them went into that. And it has a jolly nature to lower its special attack but raise its speed. So that one is it's pretty solid if it can live, but it actually is tricky to keep alive sometimes because it's so fragile. So that's the Fool. Let's move on to the next member of the party. Next up on the team is the Witch. I'm kind of kissing the Witch right now. Let's back up for a sec, and can I get a good look at her, or is she too close? Too close, stop it. Don't get too close to me. Stop! I'm trying to do, why? There, the Witch. She's a little shy. There she goes. So she's half support, half attack. And here are her stats. So here's the Witch, and she has a Steel Tera type, just to throw people off with hers, like, because you'd use Steel against her. So with the Steel Tera type, if I need to, I can make it so you can't do that. And she's just holding a Wise Glasses. I don't know what else to use in this instance. She's not a big part of the team. But it is something that I wanted to use. So let's get into her stats. Stat spread got messed up on her HP because HP's been weird with this team. I must have done something. But anyway, so moveset has Nuzzle to do like guaranteed paralyzation. Healing Wish to heal herself, like to kill herself to heal someone else if I know she's going to die. Psychic to just do some damage, and Dazzling Gleam to just do some damage. And she has Anticipation, so I know whenever like someone has a move that she's weak to, as soon as I throw her out. And her stats at level 50 will be 163 with 248 EVs into HP, 99 attack, 143 defense with 116 like EVs put into it, 156 special attack, 123 special defense, and 67 speed with 144 EVs put into it. So she's not very fast, but she has a bold nature to make her defense a little bit higher. So she's the weakest part of my team, but I just had, I wanted to use her. Hopefully I might be able to change it sometime to get her a little bit better, but that's her for now. So that's the Witch, and let's move on to the next member of the party. Next up is Cellar-Edge, the Knight. And let me see if I can get a good glimpse on him. His whole deal is similar to Meowscarada, to attack, attack, attack. And here are his stats and abilities. So here we have the Knight, who is, again, just all-out attack. His Tera type is Fire, and he's using heavy-duty boots just to protect himself from any kind of traps or whatever whenever he gets swapped in. And he's shiny. Impossible to tell, but he's shiny. So here's his move set. Bitter Blade, Shadow Claw, Psycho Cut, and Sword Stance. So Bitter Blade obviously heals him, and it can heal him, and it's got Stab, and then he's got some coverage with Psycho Cut, and he's got Sword Dance to make him a bit stronger. So in his stats, as you can see by his HP and attack, he's going at level 50. He's going to have 182 HP with 252 EVs, 194 attack with 252 EVs, 100 defense, 72 special attack, 121 special defense with 4 EVs in there, and 105 speed. And he's got an adamant nature to make it so that he's stronger and in exchange for a special attack, which he doesn't use. So yeah, he's pretty brutal, and he's got flash fire, so if anyone decides to use a fire attack on him, he absorbs it and he gets powered up. So he's a pretty brutal Pokemon. He's a kind of a glass cannon though, but he's very strong if he can live. So that's him. Let's move on to the last member of the party. And last up is the dragon. Get up, you sleepy bitch. It's a Garchomp, and let me get a good look. The dragon is the end of the adventure, the final goal. So typically who I want to put out last if I can help it. And the dragon's whole deal is similar to Meowscarada and Stellar Edge, is to attack, 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 and here are her stats. And here is the dragon, the final member of the party. Here's it's ground Tera type, just to make it a little bit stronger and remove the fairy weakness and make ice a little bit less powerful, but gets rid of the dragon weakness, or the dragon and fairy weakness actually. And it's holding a choice scarf. It makes it faster, like 1.5% like times faster, but I can only use one move until I switch out. And here's the move set. Outrage for dragon coverage, Earthquake, Stone Edge, and Liquidation, all offense. And it's got the ability Rough Skin, so if anyone makes direct contact with me, they take damage. As you can see, attack and speed are fully maxed because you want this thing to be faster. So at level 50, its HP will be 183. Its attack will be 200 with 252 EVs into it, 115 defense, 90 special attack, 106 special defense, and 154 speed with 252 EVs. Oh, and 4 EVs into special defense. And it's got an adamant nature to buff that attack. So that is the dragon. And so that is the team. And I hope you enjoyed this little look at the team, and we'll be seeing how they can do. Like, we'll be seeing if they can do anything online and actually, like, succeed at their job. Like, they've got a long road ahead of them, because this is my first team I made, and I'm not very good at team building yet, but hopefully I can get there. Where'd Corviknight go? There's the guard over there. And so hopefully these 6 can do well, and hopefully their career will be long, instead of just being a short attraction. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all later, and hopefully they can rack up some wins, or even some close matches. See you guys later.